Hello, everyone. Welcome to Asia Euro University, Faculty of Business Administration and Tourism, Faculty of Social Science and Economics. I would like to give you an English study in the subject of Core English 1B for all students in all major in these two faculties. And the clip now is about Unit 4. And as you know, there are 2 clips per unit. So now I give you part 1 video of unit 4. Do you know a good story? In the part 1, I will focus on start, listening, vocabulary, and grammar. So everybody, let's have a look at unit 4. Do you know a good story? In this unit, you will learn to talk about animals, discuss folk tales, and the moral of the story, give and respond to information, ask for more information about a story, and also we learn the grammar about adverbs and simple past and simple and past continuous. Okay, so now everyone, before going to something else, let me introduce you the vocabulary study. And this vocabulary is quoted from what available in the unit. And also I put the title like the unit that we are studying is Do You Know a Good Story? And with my translation like this. Okay, so now let's read vocabulary with me all together. Nouns: amphibian, animal, big, bird, Brahmin, buffalo, eagle, feather, fish, folktale, fox, frog, iguana, jackal, mammal, monkey, pet rabbit, reptile, salmon, snake, swan, tiger, tortoise, tuna. And adjective, we have like cold-blooded, generous, hospitable, kind, selfish, ungrateful, warm-blooded. And the verb on verb phrase. Ask, banish, beg, classify, complain, explain, lay, pounce, promise, reply, sell, say, suggest. Adverbs: angrily, happily, luckily, nervously, proudly, quietly, selfishly, stubbornly. Okay, expression we learn like no way, you're kidding. And ask for more information about story. Okay, but what about really? Why did you do that? So what did you do? What do you mean? What happened? Okay, so now go back to the lesson altogether. Look at the start, everybody. You know, animals were classified into according to its type, color, and the way it lives, something like this. So in exercise 1, do you have any pets? If so, what kind? If not, what pet would you want? Okay, so please answer the 3 questions. And now look at exercise 2. You know, in the box, there are 5 types of animals. There are 5 types of animals. So we have description of the 5 types here. So please choose the word from the box to match exercise 1 to 5. Okay. So look at number 1. I read for you. A fish is a cold-blooded animal that can't live out of outside of water. 2. Has feather, a beak, and lay eggs. So what the word to complete here? 3. Is a warm-blooded animal that drinks mother's milk when it's a baby. 4. Is cold-blooded and usually lay eggs. 5. And lives in water like fish when it's born. When it grows up, it lives on land and in the water. Yeah. So everyone, please choose the word here to complete the description over here. Okay. ចឹងអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាលំហាត់នេះឲ្យយើងរើសពាក្យនេះជាប្រភេទសត្វមកបំពេញតាមការពិពណ៌នានេះយើងដឹងទេការយើងរៀនជីវវិទ្យានៅវិទ្យាល័យគេរៀនពីប្រភេទចម្ពោះថ្នាក់នៃសត្វណាគេហៅថ្នាក់ថនិកសត្វថ្នាក់ចលឹកសត្វថ្នាក់ល្មូនថ្នាក់បក្សីថ្នាក់ត្រីអីជាដើមណាឥឡូវមានហើយអញ្ចឹងយើងតាមចំណេះដឹងយើងពីមុនមកយើងអាចបំពេញបានហើយណា Okay. Now exercise 3. Work with a partner. Classify the animals into 5 groups. Explain your answers and add more animals to each group if you know. You see, there are 5 groups of animals like mammal, reptile, bird, amphibian, and fish. Now we have a number of animals with picture and with letter mark of the animal. A, rabbit. B, swan. C, tuna. D, snake. E, tiger. F, tortoise. H, FG, eagle. H, fox. I, salmon. J, frog. K, iguana. And L, monkey. Okay, so it's easy to understand the word because it shows you the picture. So please choose the word to complete the 5 group. Okay, ដល់យើងជ្រើសរើសពាក្យដែលសម្គាល់សត្វមកបំពេញនៅខាងក្រោមនេះឧទាហរណ៍ mammal ថនិកសត្វគឺ rabbit ចុះមានសត្វអីទៀតនៅក្នុងចម្ពោះថនិកសត្វ reptile ល្មូន bird បក្សី amphibian ចលឹកសត្វហើយ fish ត្រីចលឹកស្អីទេសំទោសស្អីទៅចលឹកសត្វគឺសត្វដែលគាត់រស់នៅក្នុងទឹកផងក្នុងទឹកក៏បាននៅលើគោក៏បានណា Okay. Now we have listening about an African folktales. The eagle and the tortoise. Okay. So before listening, look at help. This is very important, everyone. Help. Okay. Help listening. Here. ជួយក្នុងការអានក្នុងការស្ដាប់សំទោស preview មានន័យថាមុននឹងស្ដាប់ណា before you listen preview any pictures មានន័យថាមុននឹងអ្នកស្ដាប់សូមមើលរូបភាពអីក៏បានដែរដែលតាក់ទងនឹងរឿងណា title ចំណងជើង and question និងសំណួរអញ្ចឹងពេលមុនយើងស្ដាប់សូមមើលរូបភាពមើលចំណងជើងនិងមើលសំណួរសិន The information will help you understand the listening better ព័ត៌មានទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងនឹងជួយអ្នកឲ្យស្ដាប់កាន់តែបានល្អណាយើងមើលចំណងជើង An African folktale The eagle and the tortoise រឿងនិទានរបស់អាហ្វ្រិកអន្ត្រីនិងអណ្ដើកអូខេឥឡូវយើងមើលរូបភាពនេះអន្ត្រីនិងអណ្ដើកឃើញទេអូខេអញ្ចឹងអ្នកនរនេះអាចនឹងដឹងថាតើរឿងនឹងយ៉ាងម៉េចតាមរូបភាពនេះណាអូខេឥឡូវសូមមើលexercises 1 and 2 Before listening every culture has folktale What is folk tales? Folk tales mean traditional story with a special message. Okay, what is a folk tale from your culture? Okay, những cái thật và thô na có miễn đấy rừng để tiền nâng. Ở ngoài tới rừng để tiền cứ chơi rừng bồ ran đã miễn xa prap chẹt lẹ mùi nè. Hay rừng hai tha ao đầm bồn miền nè. Okay, ta dương miễn đăng rừng để khả năng culture bao giờ vậy khá tí. Okay. And exercise 2, before listening again. You are going to listen an African folktale about an eagle and a tortoise. Circle the adjectives you think will describe the eagle and the tortoise. Trên chương trình mới, ta ok, xong cần mới tengah ni, ta adjective tengah ni,វាត្រូវទៅនឹង tortoise ឬទេ eagle ឬទេ ok អញ្ចឹងសូមមើល listening តើគ្នាខាញ់ចិត្តល្អ selfish ចិត្តអាក្រក់ ungrateful អកតញ្ញូ hospitable ដែលរុះរាយរាក់ទាក់ generous ដែលចិត្តល្អដែរណាដែលចិត្តបុណ្យ generous គឺចិត្តបុណ្យខាញ់ចិត្តល្អណាចិត្តល្អផ្សេងចិត្តបុណ្យផ្សេងអូខេចង់វិភាសាមិនទៅចិត្តល្អមិនទៅចិត្តបុណ្យចាំជួបគ្នានៅ conference ណានៅ conference okay exercise 3 listen to the folk tale and check your answer to exercise 2 and exercise 4 listening now you have to listen number the picture in order from 1 to 7 then listen and check okay គេឲ្យយើងស្ដាប់ហើយដាក់លេខសាច់រឿងទៅតាមសាច់រឿងណាអញ្ចឹងអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាបន្តិចទៀតស្ដាប់ជាមួយខ្ញុំហើយចាំដាក់លេខទៅហើយចម្លើយលេខហ្នឹងចាំបង្ហាញខ្ញុំនៅក្នុងថ្ងៃ conference អូខេអញ្ចឹងចាំស្ដាប់ដូចតទៅ Okay everyone in the listening I provide you the text and also the translation so please don't forget to read this text at home again and also look at the translation to understand the story now listen to the story by recording of the lesson okay recording of the lesson okay listen by now start
Unit 4 page 38 exercise 2 1
A fish is a cold-blooded animal that can't live outside of water.
2
A bird has feathers, a beak, and
okay I'm sorry again listen again I'm sorry that I played the wrong listening now again now listen to the story
page 39 exercises 3 and 4
The Eagle and the Tortoise, an African folktale. The tortoise and the eagle did not know each other. The eagle lived high on a mountain, and the tortoise lived under some rocks on the ground. The eagle heard that the tortoise was very generous and kind, so he decided to visit him. The tortoise and his family made the eagle very welcome. They gave him food and drink and were very hospitable. The eagle returned again and again to the tortoise's house, but each time he laughed, "Ha ha, I can visit the tortoise on the ground, but he can never reach my nest on the mountain." Soon all the animals were talking about the selfish and ungrateful eagle. They decided to help the tortoise. Next time the eagle visits, offer him a basket of food to take to his family. Then climb into the basket and you will hear how he laughs at you, they explained. The tortoise did what the animals suggested. As the eagle was flying home, he repeated his usual cry, "Ha ha, I can visit the tortoise on the ground, but he can never reach my nest on the mountain." When they arrived at the eagle's nest, the tortoise came out of the basket. "Take me home. You have insulted me and my family's hospitality. You are not my friend. Take you home? Ha ha! I will pick you up and throw you to the ground," the eagle replied. So the tortoise bit the eagle hard on the leg. Let go, the eagle begged. Only after you take me home, replied the tortoise. And he bit the eagle harder. The eagle flew high into the sky and tried to shake the tortoise from his leg, but it was no use. The tortoise wouldn't let go. Finally, the eagle took the tortoise back to his house. As he flew away, the tortoise said, I welcomed you, but you did nothing for me and my family. You laughed at our hospitality. You have lost a friend, and I have lost a problem.
Okay, you have lost a friend,
Unit 4,
and I
page
have lost.
38.
I have lost a problem. Okay. So everyone, now can you match? Can you put the number of the story? Okay. So now, after listening, can you predict? Okay, what do the animal says in the picture? We'll study the picture, and then you can answer the question. What do the animal says in the picture? Write letter of the picture in exercise 3 to each sentences. To each sentence. Check your answer with a partner. ចឹងឲ្យយើងសរសេរអក្សរឲ្យត្រូវតាមប្រយោគដែលគេនិយាយយើងមើលរូបភាពហ្នឹងគួរនិយាយគ្នាយ៉ាងម៉េចខ្លះអូខេអញ្ចឹងសូមមើលទាំងអស់គ្នាខ្ញុំអានជូនណា 1 Hello eagle how nice to see you again the tortoise said haha I can visit the tortoise on the ground but he can never reach my nest on the mountain laughed the eagle 3 Take me home you have insulted me and my family hospitality. The tortoise complained. Why are you kind to the eagle? The animal asked. He is selfish and ungrateful. They explained. 5. Would you like the basket of food to take home? Asked the tortoise. 6. Let go, the eagle begged. Only after you take me home, the tortoise replied. 7. Why don't you climb into a basket on food, and then you can hear how he insults you? The animal suggested. Okay, so you have letter A, B, C, D, E, F, G, or D. So letter C for number 1, letter C. How about number 2? Okay, so complete it. And when you are at home, when you are at the conference with me, tell me the answer, okay? Okay, this is speaking exercise, everyone. Talk about it. Folktale usually contain a moral or message about what is right and wrong. With the partner, decide which of these 3 morals best describe the story and explain why. Okay, you can make a speaking with your friend, telling each other about a story, and then asking each other about the moral of the story, and then explain and why you think like this and like that. For example, don't be too generous. People will take advantage of you. Selfish people have no friends. For a friendship to work, both people have to contribute. Okay, look at vocabulary. Everyone. Giving and responding information. When you want to give and you want to respond information, what language should we use? Okay, នៅពេលយើងចង់ផ្ដល់ព័ត៌មាននិងចង់ឆ្លើយតបព័ត៌មានតើយើងគួរតែប្រើពាក្យអ្វីទៅណាប្រើវោហារស័ព្ទអ្វីទៅអញ្ចឹងយើងមើល exercise 1 There are many verbs in English that relate to giving and responding to information. 2 examples are ask and answer. think of 3 other examples. Okay. យ៉ាងក្នុងលំហាត់ទី1គេថាក្នុងភាសាអង់គ្លេសមានច្រើនណាស់ពាក្យដែលជួនព័ត៌មាននិងឆ្លើយតបព័ត៌មានហ្នឹងឥឡូវគេឲ្យឧទាហរណ៍មួយហើយគេឲ្យយើងបង្កើតខ្លួនឯង3ទៀត Okay. In example like my friend offered an opinion. I responded to it angrily. Okay, now we have a number of words in the box and you have to choose the word from the box to complete each exercise, each sentences below. It's about giving and responding information language, okay? And sometimes this language called reporting verb, okay? You will learn in the future, okay? So complain is an example. So how about number 2 to number 8? So please choose the word to complete. To help you reading, I read for you from this exercise. 1. This is the worst book I have ever read. Eric complained. 2. I won't be late to work ever again. Caroline. Okay. Why don't we see the movie tonight? Josh. I was at the bus stop when I heard the alarm. He to the police. Hello, she. My name is Nicole. I'm the new French teacher. 6. Yes, of course, he. I'd love to go out for dinner. 7. Do you like to read folk tales? Rachel. Please don't tell she. Okay. យើងបំពេញពាក្យខ្លះឥឡូវខ្ញុំសូមបកប្រែពាក្យមួយឲ្យ promise សន្យា suggest ស្នើសុំexplain ពន្យល់ said និយាយ ask សួរ reply ឆ្លើយតប back អង្វរ Okay, in exercise 3, an adverb describes a verb. Yeah. It tells how something is said or done. Change these adjectives to adverbs. គេថា adjective adverb គឺពិពណ៌នាទៅឲ្យ verb វាប្រាប់របៀបដែលអ្វីបាននិយាយឬកាត់ឡើងអញ្ចឹងសូមបដូរ adjective ទាំងអស់នេះទៅជា adverb ដូចជា nervous nervously នេះរូបភាពរូបមុខបញ្ជាក់ពីអារម្មណ៍ nervous nervously. How about happy, angry, stubborn, quiet, and proud? Okay, so make it to adverb. Make them to adverb. Exercise 4. Complete the sentences with an adverb from exercise 3. Then listen and check. Okay. Number 1. I hate vegetables. I won't eat them, the boy said stubbornly. 2. The baby is sleeping, the man said. My daughters won first prize at the science fair, she said. I won the lottery, she shouted. I apologize for being late. It won't happen again, he said. You should call if you know you're going to be late, she said. ចឹងយើងបំពេញពាក្យអ្វីខ្លះណានៅទីនេះដោយរើសយក adverb នោះនៅក្នុងexercise 3 នេះមកដាក់ណាមួយទៀត there are 4 feeling angrily, happily, nervously, and quietly. So now I will play recording 4.5 for you, and you need to put like number 1 nervously. How about angrily, happily, quietly? Which one is number 2, number 3, and number 4? So listen by now, everyone. Listen.
Exercise 5. 1.
I'm going on a plane trip tomorrow.
2,
I'm going on a plane trip tomorrow.
3,
I'm going on a plane trip tomorrow.
4, I'm going on a plane trip tomorrow.
Okay, so the sentence the same. I'm going on a plane trip tomorrow. So can you recognize which one is angry? Angrily. Okay, which one is happily? Which one is nervously? And which one is quietly? Okay. Here, the grammar that we are going to study is simple past and past continuous. Okay. So here exercise of the grammar 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 exercises of the grammar. So before doing this exercise, please study grammar with me all together. So in this grammar, we learn about simple past and past continuous. Okay. So when we use simple past, we use simple past to talk about finished action in the past, often with a definite time. Okay. Like I went to the beach on Saturday afternoon. So Saturday afternoon is the definite time ពេលវេលាច្បាស់លាស់ណាពេលវេលាជាក់លាក់ A series of finished action in the past. Okay. Like the kids arrived at school, the teacher read them a folk tale, they beg for another one. អញ្ចឹងសាច់រឿងគេប្រើអញ្ចឹงណាប្រើ past simple អញ្ចឹងណា Note, look at note everyone. We have English verb conjugated to a number of ways. Okay, verb 1 we call base form. Verb 2 we call past form. Verb 3 we call past participle. Verb ing, verb that add ing. Okay, look everyone, go. And then past tense went. Past participle gone. And present participle going. Okay, walk, walked, walked and walking. Say, said, said, saying. Reply, replied, replied, and replying. Cut, 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 and cutting. Only cut that do not change for any of the form. Okay, remember everyone, we use verb 2 in past simple. And sometimes we also use verb 1 in past simple. So in past simple, we need 2 kinds of verb here, verb 2 and verb 1. So when we use verb 2, when we use verb 1, okay, in verb 1, in verb 2, we use in affirmative here, subject and verb 2. And for verb 1, we use in negative, but we have to put did not or didn't. Okay, and then we use verb 1 here. And then in question, we use did and also use verb 1 as well. And in the answer, did or didn't, yes or no. So everyone look, past simple, we use verb 2 for affirmative, verb 1 for negative and question. But in negative, we have to add did not, and question we have to add did. Okay, look at the example here. Affirmative, she insulted me. And negative, she didn't insult me. Okay, question, Did she insult you? Yes, she did. No, she didn't. Okay, you see, only affirmative we use verb to, and for negative and question we use verb one. Look at past continuous. So when we use past continuous, everyone, here for action in progress at a moment in the past. For example, 2 o'clock yesterday. So we have to show continuous tense. Okay, what did you do yesterday? You may answer, I am doing homework at 2. Sorry, I was doing homework at 2, like that. Okay, so here, the tiger was sleeping when I went to the zoo. ចឹងក្នុងពេលដែលយើងទៅដល់ zoo ហ្នឹងគឺ tiger វាកំពុងតែគេងណាអញ្ចឹងមានន័យថាវាគេងមុនយើងបានយើងទៅដល់ណាអញ្ចឹងក្នុងហ្នឹងគេប្រៀបធៀបគ្នាជាមួយនឹង past simple និង past continuous. Past simple គឺស្ថិតនៅក្នុងចំណុចកណ្ដាលនៃ past continuous ចាំណាគេប្រើពាក្យច្រើនណាស់ពាក់ព័ន្ធនឹង verb ពាក់ព័ន្ធនឹងពេលវេលាសំទោសពាក់ព័ន្ធនឹងពេលវេលាដូចជា when before after អីជាដើមណាអញ្ចឹងយើងមើលទៅធ្វើម៉េចសកម្មភាពណាស្ថិតក្នុងកណ្ដាលសកម្មភាពមួយទៀតគឺជា continuous សកម្មភាពកណ្ដាលហ្នឹងគឺជា past simple ណាព្រោះ past simple ហ្នឹងគឺជាពេលវេលាបញ្ជាក់ជាក់លាក់នៃ past continuous. In narratives នៅក្នុងនិទានកថាការនិយាយរឿងដូចជាក្នុងរឿងយើងរៀនបាញ់មិញអញ្ចឹង in narrative to describe the scene in the past អញ្ចឹងគឺក្នុងឈុតឆាកនៅក្នុងរឿងគេតែងតែសរសេរជា past continuous ណាដូចជា the swan was swimming and the monkey were playing. អូខេក្នុងរូបភាពមួយគេពណ៌នារូបភាពមួយអញ្ចឹងក៏គេនិយាយអញ្ចឹងដែរដើម្បីនិយាយរឿងឲ្យក្មេងៗស្ដាប់ណាអូខេតទៀត forms of the simple past នេះតម្រង simple past គឺគេប្រើ verb ing ណាគេប្រើតែមួយទេគឺ verb ing នេះគេប្រើនេះអញ្ចឹងឲ្យបានខ្ញុំឲ្យយើងស្គាល់តម្រងគ្រាអាសព្ទណាអញ្ចឹងក្នុង past continuous គេប្រើតែមួយនឹងទេណាគឺ verb ing បដិសេធស្របអីមិនដឹងទេដឹងតែ verb ing ជានិច្ចណាអញ្ចឹងយើងមើលនេះ affirmative subject plus verb or verb នេះជាចំណុចសំខាន់របស់វាគឺ verb to be នៅក្នុង past tense គឺមានពីរនឹងឯង was និង verb តមក verb ing ដល់ពេលទៅជា negative យើងប្រើ not was not ឬក៏ were not was not singular were not plural. In question we use were or were before the subject and then verb ing. Answer ស្រប was បដិសេធ wasn't ឬក៏ weren't. Okay, look at example here. I, he, she use with was reading. We, you were reading. Okay, negative I, he, she wasn't reading. We, you weren't reading. Question and answer. Was I or he, she reading? Yes, I, he, she was. No, I, he, she wasn't. Okay. Now look at plural example. Were we you reading បើសិនជាឆ្លើយស្រប yes you were yes we were no វាបដិសេធ no you weren't no we weren't. Okay, so back to our unit altogether. Here grammar exercise. Everyone give an example, give examples of time when you were doing something and you were interrupted. អ្វីដែល interrupt គឺប្រើ past simple អ្វីដែលជា background គឺប្រើ past continuous ណា ជាសាវតាជាដើមហេតុប្រើ present continuous អាមួយទៅកាត់ដាច់គឺប្រើសំទោសpast continuous មិនខ្ញុំនិយាយច្រឡំថា present continuous អ្វីជាសាវតាអ្វីជា កំណើតកើតមកគឺយើងប្រើ past continuous អ្វីទៅផ្ដាច់វាយើងប្រើ past simple ណាយើងមើល I was eating dinner last night when my phone rang អញ្ចឹងញ៉ាំមុនហើយបាន phone rang ក្រោយណាread the sentence in the chart. When do we use simple past? When do we use past continuous? Okay. Look at affirmative. Alan arrived yesterday. She was watching a movie when Alan arrived. Okay, you see. Negative. She didn't arrive yesterday. She wasn't reading. Question. Did they arrive yesterday? Was she watching a movie? ចាំថា past simple ប្រើ verb 1 និង verb 2 ឯ past continuous ប្រើ verb ing បូកនឹង verb to be past simple ប្រើ verb 2 នៅក្នុងប្រយោគស្របប្រយោគបដិសេធនិងប្រយោគសំណួរយើងប្រើ verb 1 ឯ past continuous យើងយក verb to be ជាគោល verb ing គឺនៅដដែល plural was singular were សំទោស singular was plural were ហើយបើសិនបដិសេធ wasn't singular weren't plural ហើយបើសិនជា question យក were ឬក៏ was នៅនាំមុខប្រយោគសម្រាប់ plural ប្រើ were សម្រាប់ singular ប្រើ was សង្ឃឹមថាអ្នកទាំងគ្នានឹងយល់បានពី grammar មួយនេះណាតែយល់មិនបានសូមសួរបានតាម group Telegram ឬក៏ personal Telegram personal ណា Okay, exercise 3 match the two sentences with part of the match the two parts to complete the story on page 79 two sentence parts ណា to complete the story on page 39 នេះតំព39នេះជារឿងនៅតំព39អត់ទាន់ចប់ទេណាគេអញ្ចឹងយើងធ្វើម៉េចថែមវាឲ្យចប់រឿង American folk African folk tale អូខេអញ្ចឹងយើងធ្វើម៉េចទៅពេញវាចប់ដោយយើងផ្គូផ្គងវាឲ្យត្រូវណា Soon all the animal 2 the tortoise 3 the tortoise was hiding in the basket យើង match មកណា match វាមកពេលជួបខ្ញុំ conference សូមកុំភ្លេចប្រាប់ខ្ញុំផងណាឥឡូវយើងអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាត្រូវធ្វើលំហាត់មួយនេះមានទាំងអស់15ណា so read Oliver's story write the verbs in parentheses in the simple past and the past continue and then listen and check អញ្ចឹងអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាត្រូវសរសេរតម្រង present សំទោសតម្រង simple past និង past continuous ណា simple past និង past continuous អូខេអញ្ចឹងសម្រាប់វីដេអូ clip ទី1នេះចប់ត្រឹមនេះយើងនឹងជួបគ្នានៅ clip ទី2ដែលតមេរៀនទី4នេះអូខេOkay, thank you everyone for watching my video clip. See you in the final part of this unit. Okay, thank you so much. Bye bye for now.